Coming up big. Way to play by Sellers. Couldn't quite get the spin. Caitlin Clark. That's what she does, just right up the floor.
But they can't stop Johnson on the other end.
You better be careful. There might be another one coming right here.
Here she goes.
Great first half with 12 points. That's only her second missed field goal of the day. Clark, a deep three. She's feeling it. 20 points for Caitlin Clark. The 25th. So scary entering the month of March. Clark hits the three.
Her previous career high in points, which had been only 9. She has doubled that.
I would play defense.
Still clinging on to that 4-point lead inside of the final 6 minutes of this thriller. Clark, a step back three!
That's her signature move. The step back to her left is what Caitlin...
Trying to figure out what she's going to do. Passes it to Skulky, back to Clark. Clark with the shot from the logo, and it is made. It's unreal, Mac.
She took the bump right there defensively. Got McKenna Warnock in the air.
Clark at the logo. Book it! Another logo shot for number 22.
Clark, step back three! Got it!
Theory holds the follow through, but it won't drop in. Clark. Got it! Hawkeye home game here at Target Center, just about 4 hours south of North Harbor Hawkeye Arena. Both teams have the same colors, so it's hard to tell who's. We can tell! When Clark hits shots like that, already Caitlin Clark nailing.
And turning Nebraska over. Clark, you better stop her. Tied at 23. Timeout, Nebraska.
No points in the last 3 minutes and change on this end for Iowa. Caitlin Clark trying to change that. She does.
And Coach Green was
Realize that they're the athletic team right now.
Sonano back out to Clark for three. Short, but
The fans wanted a 3-second call. Instead, they got a miss. Clark from the logo!
Wait, look, and Stokey secures the ball.
I thought she got down going up on that.
40 seconds on the Clark. And here is Clark for a three.
Clark
Bulldogs' biggest lead was 9 early in the second quarter. Hawkeyes' biggest lead 4 in the third quarter. Here's Clark. You won't keep her down forever, and after the second half, she nails that one.
Martin's second chance. Clark. Clark. Pulls it. Nails it.
Iowa with the basketball and a 2-point lead at 2.5 left to play. Clark gets the screen, gets the three,
founders in the league. In fact, she led the Big Ten with 11 boards a game last season. But now she's taking that next step by looking to score more.
That's a really fun matchup between her and Sonano today. Caitlin Clark behind the screen, drills it.
good block there. Clark with the rebound. Caitlin Clark with the rebound. Long three again. Got it.
Every day, having a team that you know that is their attitude coming into it. Caitlin Clark lets it rain here in the fourth.
Step back three.
Rattles it home.
Gone there. The clock ticks down to 5. Beautiful give and go. And a 3 to ignite this crowd.
Up to 14.
There's Mackenzie Holmes coming alive for the Hoosiers. I can't even finish my sentence. And then Caitlin Clark comes down and...
The usual suspects playing their best this afternoon. Clark, that's a tough three. Wow!
Johnny with ball for most players early. Clark gets a screen, pulls up, wing triple, got it.
You cannot give Clark an inch.
Team last year before losing to Michigan and then transferring to Nebraska. There's Clark. Izzy Bourne saying, I didn't touch her.
I didn't see it either, but
Clark, top of the arc, yes! That stops the 12-0 run.
Mike Copeland, now it's McKenna Warnock with Maddie Wilkie on her out of top. Caitlin Clark. Wow, I measure that at about 30.
Last couple possessions. Clark, surveying, firing, and hitting. Yeah, we know that one.
he points as well. That is her 22nd game of at least 20 points. And can she add more?
Hard to fathom, but she shot 47% from downtown over the last 2 games. And here she is again.
Ball. See the pressure from Miller and Sellers once she crosses half court. From Minnetonka, Caitlin Clark, another 3.
Has done enough on the offensive end to not let Iowa run away as they've been efficient.
Clark connects! Plus the foul! Unable to finish Bourne.
That was a dime, though. You said it.
Shelley almost got the steal. How about Clark? Oh, she is so smooth.
Top. Stokes checked in. Sedano. Clark, deep three.
Wow.
Distance attack, strings it up. Look out.
She thought she had just as good an angle as the officials did.
Well, if anybody did, she did. She was right there.
Clark for 3.
Falter for their efforts. Clark again. Just needs maybe a foot. You cannot go under. Can they sustain it as this first quarter continues to go on?
Clark, there she goes again. Yes!
You can support as well by visiting v.org/Stewart. 100% of those donations goes to research, and there's Caitlin Clark out of the timeout for the lead for Iowa.